This is what I do, guys, when there's a brownout. Brownouts means no electricity. It's also called blackouts in other places. I go to paradise. Hola amigos! Hi Pegging!
Hi.
So today I was supposed to film day in my life without the lights with a brownout, but sadly the lights came back on, which is a good and a bad thing because now my vlog is ruined. But I will still show you guys what I typically do when there's a brownout. When there's a brownout, I hate being inside because it's too hot. There's no electric fans. I can't breathe. It's too hot. It's too hot. There's no electric fans. By the way, I was going to film a mukbang, but also not able to because there was a brownout. But now it's back. Now is the only time I wanted it to be brownout. But of course the lights came back on. I'm going to go to the beach because that's the only way I am able to survive when there's a brownout because it gets too hot. I got inspired by Avalovin and Martin Solagen because they made a vlog about their brownout experience. So I'm going to do the same thing but show my experience. So let's go to the beach. There's still a pandemic obviously, and there's these posters everywhere where you have to wear a mask wherever you go. I'm doing it, or else you have to do community service. And I know that like in other countries all you have to wear a mask, but there's no repercussions if you don't wear it. But here there is. I'm biking to Cloud9 and it's so hard to breathe with a mask on. If you guys are wondering about Ivory, my God, I can't breathe. Because my last video it was all about Ivory, my 3-week-old kitten that we found, that we decided to foster. He actually just decided to leave us one day, and I don't mean die. I mean he literally decided to go and leave us. Like when I woke up the next day, he wasn't there anymore, and I could see that he wanted to explore because the night before he disappeared, before he went missing, he decided to go to the porch, and he never used to go away from his area at the back. And he went to our porch and started climbing on the walls. He was basically a spider. I don't know where he went. Hopefully he's still alive. So that's the update on Ivory. And I was so sad, guys. You have no idea, because I lost 2 of them now. All of the other kittens disappeared too, as well as Cruella, the mom. Getting to Cloud9 by bike while wearing a mask is the worst thing ever. It's so hard to breathe. And then usually there's not a lot of cars and motorbikes. I don't know, people started going out now, and a lot of them are not wearing masks. And I don't know if they're getting community service for it, but I just recovered from getting really dehydrated from the sun. I never learn. By the way, guys, if you're in Siargao, make sure to support local businesses and small businesses because a lot of places have closed due to the pandemic. And even this place that I was going to buy from, Buddha Thai Cuisine, I was going to buy food from there. It's a restaurant, but they're closed, and I think it's because of the pandemic. Oh my God, I can't breathe. So yeah. And by the way, about the mask, if you're curious, I got this from Tag grocery stores. If you're in Siargao, you might get it from them, even though masks are extremely inconvenient and there's huge inconvenience to wear and really annoying. And especially if you live in hot countries, I mean, you're lucky if you live in cold areas, guys. You shouldn't even be complaining because I can't breathe. But anyways, you know, even though we hate it, just wear it for yourself and for everyone else. Even though some people say it doesn't really do much, but you know, better to be safe than sorry. Wait, why are people's generators on? That's scary, because when people's generators are on, it means there's another brownout. So there might still actually be a brownout, even though it came back for a few seconds. Okay, this has to be one of the stupidest ideas I ever done, which is go out during this weather, hot weather, and bike. Not sponsored by Wilkins, but ooh, Wilkins is yummy. Get Wilkins. Oh, I had to buy water I usually my bike just fell. You know, this bike is already ruined and I'm just ruining it more. Ay, ay, ay. I have to switch off the GoPro, and honestly, it's easier to film with the GoPro anyways. Oh my god. I'm so tired. Guys, I barely made it to cloud 9. Barely. Oh my god. It's so hot. Why is it so hot? Usually I get here, guys, really early in the morning. So there's no people here. Everyone removes their masks at the beach, by the way. I don't know why, but I just do it too. And by the way, don't do that if you're in crowded beaches. Yeah. Low English grammar. But there's no people here, like, look. So I'm fine. But obviously if you're in areas where there's lots of people, then wear a mask. Oh my god. It's way too hot. I should not have come here. Look at my, like, I'm sweating. Look at that. Can you see that? Shiny. I have my stuff with me, so I can't really go swimming. And this hurts. Can you guys see anything? Oh yeah. It's so painful that I can't go swimming, guys. I really want to. And I will do it, but I'll do it later at the boulevard. Because I'm just not going to bring my stuff with me there. I'm just going to leave it at home and just bring my GoPro. This is what I do, guys, when there's a brownout. Brownouts means no electricity. It's also called blackouts in other places, or power outages. So this is what I do when there's a brownout. I go to paradise. Basically just stay here the whole day during the brownouts. Yeah, brownouts happen here, like, I would say at least 5 times in a month. And like the last time it happened, it lasted for almost 24 hours. I would say like the long brownout happened about 2 times a month or 3 times a month, where it would be like 6+ hours of no lights. And it's okay during the day, but at night time, if there's no electric fan, I cannot sleep. So if you're going to Siargao, bring or buy a rechargeable electric fan and rechargeable lights, so you can, if you have a place here, so you can plug it into the into the light socket, and so you still have lights when there's a brownout. During the pandemic, still a pandemic, but during the beginning, where we weren't actually allowed to go swimming and surfing, everyone was so sad. And because, I mean, most people love to surf, or at least swim. And so when they took that away from us, everyone got in a state of depression and everyone was so sad. But now people are way happier. The water is so clear today. It's tortured that I can't swim. I'm only going down to my knees. It's gorgeous. And then I pray that when I come home, the lights come back on, and that's the best feeling, when you go home and the lights are on. I'm like, oh, yes. But a lot of times I come home and the lights are still not on, and that becomes a problem. I usually, shower, and then so I cool down, and then I just sit down and wait for the light to come back on, because I cannot stay active when it's like this. That's why I try to stay outside. But I might get sunburned even though I put a ton of sunscreen on. Another thing I like doing, guys, is taking Instagram photos at the beach, because there's so many good spots to take pictures. Like, look at this spot. That could be a good photo. That could be a good photo. That could be a good photo. I'm just going to stay quiet for like 10 seconds and you could fall asleep to this. I'm telling you. Isn't that the most relaxing thing you've ever listened to? But to leave my stuff at home, then go to Boulevard for a swim. I think I actually scratched my finger from that. I usually go swimming where there's no people. So over there, There is some people now, but they're going on a boat somewhere, so you can go there. I'm actually going to wear a hat in the water because it's too hot. The water here, excuse my face, it's not my favorite because it's very, let me show you. This guys will get rid of your headaches if you have a headache from the heat. I just say cloudy. It's a bit cloudy looking, so you have to go a bit deeper. So it's not my favorite swimming place like compared to Cloud9. But it's so clean. So I'm just going to finish this. There, because we don't throw trash on the beach. I just leave my slippers here. Nobody will take your slippers. But even if anyone did, I could go home, you know, barefooted. Let's go in. Oh my god, guys, this feels so good. It's so hot. So getting into the water like this. Okay, let's go under. And I'll bring you with me, but my hat will probably come off. But okay, so 1, 2, hold your breath, go. I can't open my eyes because it's too salty. And also I don't know how people like travel vloggers. Oh, I'm a bit too far from the shore. I'm really far from the shore. I don't know how travel vloggers are able to like go under, like really deep, because I just float up. So much. What is the seaweed? That's the only thing I don't like at this beach. Like there's so much of this. So the water is not clear. So usually when I go here, I just do tons of laps. And then I just do tons of laps back and forth until I'm done. They're going to go to Guyam Island, I think. They're so lucky. I wanna go. I feel like there's less seaweed over there. That's where I usually go swimming. But there is some people there, so I'm over here now. Every day I get to go to the beach, and that makes me incredibly lucky. And I'm so grateful for it that I'm here in Siargao, where there has actually been some cases since I last talked to you guys, sadly. But they always get taken to Siargao, which is the island next to us, and so they don't keep any of the positive cases here because there's not really big hospitals here. We are relatively safe here, and hopefully it stays that way. I've just been doing lots of schoolwork, guys. A lot of schoolwork. I've been trying to catch up because when I got sick, which by the way I will leave the mukbang down below where I talked about where I've been, because I got extremely sick. I haven't even talked about it on this channel. I should have vlogged my experience actually, because a lot of stuff happened, but it just was not very I just don't think you guys would have wanted to see it because it was very graphic. But you know, I got dehydrated, and dehydration comes with a lot of different things. And then I got extremely sensitive to dairy, which if you have dairy issues, then you know what I mean when I say that. And when I say sensitive, it's not just sensitive, it got worse than that. And I got dehydrated again because of the symptoms. And I had to go back to the doctors, and it was just like 2 months of pain. It was horrible. At one point it got extremely scary because I fainted, and we had to go to the clinic, which is basically the ER here, and get an IV and get potassium in my IV and B12 in my IV, because everything dropped, and even my blood count dropped by 100, which is, it's not good. Anyways, I will not talk too much about that because I already did it in the mukbang and you guys might be bored. I've been, you know, working out a lot to gain my strength back because I feel like I lost a lot of muscle too, because, you know, I was so muscular. No, but you know, I lost my strength. I'm going to head home now because it's extremely hot and you should not be swimming during these hours. It's 10 a.m. So I'm going to go home and film. I cook food and then film a mukbang. So I actually have to go shower first, but then I'll do that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I really enjoyed filming it. It's very spontaneous because this brownout was spontaneous. And I love filming spontaneous vlogs way more than planned ones because it feels more fun this way, you know? And more natural. I don't know what to film on this channel except for vlogs now because I don't have like the things I usually have to be able to film my other videos, so I don't know what to film. So tell me. Thanks for watching, guys. Go down below and subscribe to this channel and check out Marmis on Instagram. If you're in Siargao, come visit us at Marmis. Get some popsicles. We have really yummy ones and the kids love it. And lots of foreigners have come to us now too, so we are very international. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Gracias por ver. Gracias por ver. And I love you. Adios, amigos.